Hello everyone, welcome to a new process video today. I'm working through my photos from my Chicago trip, and these are 6x12 pocket page layouts. And what I'm working on today is photos from Oz Park. So it's a park in Chicago where they have statues dedicated to all of the major characters in The Wizard of Oz. So it was really easy to find. I just went straight out on the bus. I got off and walked one block. It was literally right there, and I was able to explore the whole park. It's pretty sizable. I mean, it's not ginormous by any means, but it's pretty sizable for a neighborhood park. And it's in Lincoln Park, so it's kind of a cool area anyway to explore. So if you have time and you're in Chicago, I highly recommend it. So as you can see, I got a picture of the sign, I got the statue of Dorothy, and then the scarecrow. There's also a garden there that they called Emerald City Gardens. So I wanted to make sure that I had a photo of that as well. And I realized from my previous layout that the back of the card I used actually works for this layout too because of the colors that are in here. So I'm actually going to try to use that. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I want to use it. And then I need something in these pockets. I am also possibly willing to give up this card if I need to, because look at what I have. I found this sticker sheet even before I went to Chicago. I knew I was going. I knew I was going to try to find Oz Park when I got there, so I bought these in the hopes that I would find it and enjoy it, and now I get to use them. I'm so excited. So I want to make some cards that have an Oz theme. I'm just not exactly sure how I'm going to do it. So I probably will just start with some blank white backgrounds maybe, or start with this one, figure out what I can add, and I'll go from there. All right, I decided to do this with the cards. So I included the diploma for the scarecrow, and I liked that it said over the rainbow. It's the same color as Dorothy's dress. That works. I also put in some yellow to pull in this up here. Then I decided to switch some photos. I didn't like all the Dorothy stuff together, so I moved. They were like this, so I'm thinking I'm going to move them like this instead. But now I see the two signs together. I don't like that. So maybe I would change it to be like that. It's a start anyway. So now I'm going to figure out what can I do over here. Now I'm going to move this one. Since I switched up those, now I'm going to move these and figure out what can I do in these pockets. I created one card here. I decided to use Glinda because there is pink. There's kind of a pink and coral tone in there. So I decided to use her on this white background. And then I also included the sticker that says, "Are you a good witch or a bad witch?" So that will go right there. And then it kind of brings in the peach pink coral color on both sides. Then I just have to figure out what stickers am I going to use in this pocket. I've decided that for this pocket, I think I'm going to try a vellum background, just so that it's not all white. And I'll try it. If I don't like it, I can always maybe cut it down a little and then mount it on white so that it matches these, but I want to at least try it and see what kind of a look I get. For this one, I've already added these 3 stickers, which I like, and I really like the vellum look to it. Then I pulled these 2 washi tapes to see which one might match better with those. This is definitely more of a subtle pink. It'll be a little bit more opaque when I put it on there. This one obviously is a little more blingy. It's got some foil on it. So I'm going to hold those up there, try a little piece of both, and see what I like. I decided to go with the pink polka dot washi. I just felt like it looked better on the vellum and with these colors. And then I also decided to put in mini staples right on the edges of those where the color ends, just for visual interest. So that will go in that pocket, and I love all of that. So I definitely want to keep these. Now I'm wondering if I should put a little gold splattering on these for sure. I wouldn't do it on here because I don't think it sticks to vellum very well. But I could do it on here, and then maybe on the background here, and then talk about what it was like to discover the park and walk through it and try to find all the statues, something like that. So I've decided I am going to do some splattering. I'm going to use my gold Heidi Swapp Color Shine. And this has been discontinued, but I have a ton, so it's going to last me a while. And there are other companies that make something similar. So if you can't find this one, you can find another brand, I'm sure. I've also done some masking here to make sure I don't get any of the splattering where I don't want it. So I'm going to apply that next and see how I like it. Here is the card after I've done some of the splattering. It's not dry yet, but you can at least see like where it ended up going, and I'm happy with that. I may add one little bit down here to even it out, but otherwise I'm happy with it. So I'm going to do the Glinda card as well. I have finished the Glinda card, and I love the way this one looks too. The gold shimmer is just enough. So I'm going to let both of those pieces dry, and then I will add those to the pockets. I've decided to make a change here with this card. I originally was thinking that I wanted to journal there, but the page before I will have some journaling about going to find this. Plus I know I'll have at least one more layout after this one where I could journal if I want to. So I think I'm going to switch it out, and I have this card, which I love. No room for journaling, but it says let's get lost, and it's kind of that coral color, which works really well with the buildings, the flowers, the mix of the pink down here. And then I can add a little bit of gold sparkle shimmer shine to that too and call it good. For this left side, I'm waiting for this to dry, but you can see that's what it looks like. And I have adhered this photo to the back of the photo that's on the other side because it's a 4x6 pocket, but I've got 3x4 items that I need to put in there. I did the same thing here. I just adhered these two photos on the back of the photo from the other side, so it'll stay in there nicely. And then I will have this card in the bottom. For this side, I have decided to add a little something. Whoops, this one goes here. Change that out. There we go. On this photo that's going to be in the upper right, I've decided to add just a little star sticker because he is the Scarecrow, very important to the cast. And then it also works in a little bit more of the yellow elements. And then these are opposite each other, which I think brings the layout together nicely. I found one more element I think I want to add, and it's this yellow circle embellishment that just says you are my happy place. The yellow works very well here, but I can't decide if I want to put it right here at the bottom of this card and cut off the excess, or if I want to put it here. There's some dead space here, and so I was thinking about maybe there, but I'm not sure because I like it here too. It separates the circles a little more, although here I just noticed it does give it a little bit better of a look, I think, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm going to mess around with it and see what happens. Well, I have found something I think I like better that's also going to work better. I found this little embellishment thing in my stash, and I think what I'm actually going to do is just cut out the part that says this happened today and use it as a phrase label. It's the perfect yellow. It'll be thin enough where I can just hang it off the edge there, and I think it'll be great. All right, I added the "this happened today" right there, and I think that's all I'm going to do with this one. I'm really happy with the way it came out. I don't have the ones with the splattering in the pockets yet. I want to make sure they're really dry before I do that, but at least you can see this is how it all came together, and it's another one done for Chicago. Thanks for watching, everyone.